Welcome to the Els van Laken Breakthrough Podcast. Hello and welcome back on the next episode where we'll talk about childhood traumas and how it has a certain effect on your business results or your personal life. In November this year, we start a new group, the 23rd of November, if I'm not mistaken, on Tuesday. Body-based trauma work, where we will work on this childhood trauma so that we can go out of our surviving mechanisms and be really present, and fully present in our lives, within our company, within our role as a partner, as a spouse, as a mother, as a father, as a friend, or as a son or as a daughter, or many other roles. So I promised that I was also going to give you some examples or how it can be of how can childhood traumas have a certain effect on your business results. I was going to give you some examples, and in the webinar, in the masterclass that we are giving on the 20th of October at 7:30 p.m., we'll give you some tips and clear tools on how to manage these childhood traumas. But let's have a look at a couple of examples. One of the things that we notice many times within when we work together with entrepreneurs is that, or with coaches or people that guides persons, is that we have a certain golden cave in which we feel comfortable, which brings us a certain revenue, but we know that we want something else, or we know really what really drives us, or what we really would do with full of passion, full of energy, but we still keep on day by day not making the choice to really go for our own mission and passion, but to stay in the golden cave. And you notice that every time you go back into your comfort zone, instead of really going into what you want and breaking out of the golden cave and putting yourself there in your mission, in what you want to bring into life, on your own terms. So that can be something that you're holding yourself back because of childhood trauma. There can be lots of childhood traumas who are behind this pattern of not breaking out the golden cave. Maybe you also feel that, you know in your head, you know rationally what you need to do, what are the right things to do to build your company to the next level, but still you notice that you want to keep up, want to have control over everything that happens in your company, control on what your team is doing. And because if you would not, the things would not go the way you want, and they wouldn't work out the way you want, so you keep on control. And I don't know how it's for you as an entrepreneur, but for me it has not served me. It was one of my childhood traumas also that I recognize a lot in this example of not being able to trust fully others, that I was keeping control over my own company, and I was doing everything, and I was working very hard and lots of hours doing lots of tasks that where other people are firstly better in, secondly it wasn't the value added that I had to bring into the world. And the thing is that you only have X number of hours a day, so you cannot. So yes, first thing, you only have X number of hours a day, and secondly, you also have only X percentage or doses of energy a day. Third of all, you only have a certain number of units of attention a day. So having said that, knowing that you have time, attention, and energy, just a sort of number a day, you can only give them once to something. So if you want to keep on control on everything, then you're maybe losing attention and energy to things that where not your value added isn't really on these elements, and you're losing your impact and significance on the world. I was noticing a certain moment that when I was building my second company, I wanted to do lots of things myself because I didn't want to spend always the money on teams. And I was doing so many things myself. I was really, really on the edge of breaking down because I was building 2 companies, building teams. I had also trust issues with them because I wanted to keep up control on lots of things. And yeah, I remember I was in the US. I was in New York with Simone Levy and a couple of other Dutch entrepreneurs, and I really had to make a decision because I was so tired. Also raising 2 small children, and I felt I wasn't doing it on my terms. And I realized now that it was really because of the fact that I wasn't giving up control. And you don't have to give up control. It's like Andrea, which is guiding with us the body-based trauma work that starts in November. It's giving up control in a controlled way. It's all about that. Giving up control in a controlled way. You're still having certain level of control, but you're not doing everything by yourselves. So yeah, I think that's probably for a lot of entrepreneurs recognizable. So sometimes you can also notice that because of childhood traumas, you do not have fully trust in yourself, trust in your company, trust in the people around you, trust in your team. And then, yeah, you know it for yourself. When you have the feeling somewhere that someone doesn't fully trust you, you do not give your full potential neither. So the same thing happens with the people around you. What can also happen is that because of childhood traumas that we do not make choices, even if you know that you need to make certain choices, you could even feel in your gut which are the choices that need to be made. But you still ignore your body, you still ignore your gut feeling, and you do not make the choices. And you keep on running around again and again and again and again and again in the same vicious circles. So that can be something that, maybe you didn't always have a parent, for example, guiding you. And in that sense, you're missing out certain direction or discipline. That's, maybe somewhere you have the conviction that if you make choices, then you will be losing. But choices can also be really winning. Sometimes you can see through childhood traumas that people are reluctant in offering their products or services, that they don't feel comfortable. And then, of course, clients are lacking out on your beautiful products and services. Or you notice that you are keeping yourself small, too small. Well, you notice that you have more of significance to put into the world. But you don't, because you never know that people would take you down and they would criticize you, and therefore you don't do it. And you can feel all this kind of emotions overwhelming you sometimes: frustration, irritation, feeling insecure, doubting about yourself, overthinking, doom-mommering, which is doemdenken in Dutch, being overwhelmed, or any other surviving mechanism that you notice that is in your life. So you can find many other examples on our website. But what if we could do it differently? What if you could really work on your childhood traumas and notice what the benefits could be on your business and life, such as feeling more alive, so that you go and really do things that make you feel alive instead of going to your surviving mechanism or even being numb at times. That you're there to reach out to experts and reach out for help. You could then see that your business accelerates and goes faster. And sometimes people say, yeah, but else I don't want to have a big company because I use this term of playing big. Just to be clear again, playing big doesn't have to be like a company of 5 million. What I mean with playing big, play is have fun, enjoy, be alive, be joyful, feel the enthusiasm, feel the life energy through your body. And play big is on your terms. And that's the essence of being an entrepreneur. Then you want to do it on your terms. You have chosen for the entrepreneurship because you probably felt you want to do it on your terms. And your terms can be very different versus someone else's terms. So that's what I mean with playing big. You can also notice then when you work on your traumas that you have a strong team based on mutual trust, that you determine these rules on how you want to run your business on your terms and also life on your terms. Being in flow and enjoying the positive energy and joy in life. So if you feel like, I do notice some elements that I can also recognize within my own business or my own company, do not hesitate to check our page also on the body-based trauma work course if you cannot make it on our webinar on the 20th of October. You can check out the course on elsvanlaken.com and then /trauma little stripe training, or if you want to get into our masterclass, just go to elsvanlaken.com/trauma little stripe a masterclass, and the masterclass you can now enter for free. So we're looking forward to guide you, to inspire you, and to see you soon in the next inspiration.
Do you get triggered after this episode to know more about childhood trauma, what the effect is on your life, on your business, and you want to get through your childhood traumas? Well, we have a beautiful surprise for you. You can join our free masterclass, How Childhood Traumas Are of Influence on Your Business. If you go to elsvanlaken.com/trauma stripe masterclass, you can find all the information of this free masterclass. And looking forward to seeing you there. Have a nice day.
Thanks for your presence. Check out more inspiration on elsvanlaken.com and let's spread the positive energy together by sharing this podcast with your friends, family, and business partners. Do you want to contact us personally? That's possible. Just send us a mail on hello@elsvanlaken.com and we answer all mails personally. Talk to you soon.